Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Are you interested in getting a driving license in Germany? If yes is your answer, I know the next question that comes to your mind is, how do I go about getting my driving license? So, driving license is called Führerschein in German. Today I'll be explaining how to go about this. There are two ways about this. The first is the usual one of going to driving school, registering there, and then they take you through the process, and at the end you have your driving license. The second one is when you already have a driving license from your country and you want to change it to the German driving license. It's called Umschreiben. It's like writing it. So I'm going to explain this one after the other. So if you are from any of the countries in Europe and you already have a driving license, you do not need to change that. So because you are also allowed to drive in Germany until the expiry date of your driving license. The first option is the usual one where you need to go to the driving school. It's called Fahrschule here. You just need to look around, Google it like Fahrschule in your vicinity, or luckily you have one close to your house. You just go there and tell them you want to get a driving license. So they'll register you, tell you all you have to do, process step by step, and it goes. So usually when you get there, they show you a price list of how much you need to pay, the driving time, how much it costs per hour, that's per Stunde. So but note please that per Stunde is only 45 minutes. It's not 1 hour, so you don't get surprised like, they're cheating me, they said 1 hour but it's 45 minutes. So just know that it's 45 minutes and not the actual 1 hour, so get that in your mind. So when you get there, they'll give you a form showing you all that you need to get. One of them is the first aid, Erste Hilfe. What it means is you just need to go for a training. It takes 1 day, depending on your locality. It costs between 30 to 45 euros. I'm not sure the current price now, but everything depends on your vicinity. So it takes a whole day. So you go there, you get the training. It's in German, mostly in German. So when you're done, you are given a certificate. Then the next thing you need to get is your eye test certificate. The eye test is to determine if you need glasses for your driving or not. It's all about you reading some figures that are very tiny with one eye and the other eye. To me it was fun, trying to test my eye. And at the end of the day, you have your certificate. That one costs between 5 to 10, 15 euros, depending on your location. So now you know how much it's going to cost. In this particular option, the option A, you should budget between 2,000 and above for it. 2,000 above euros, that's what I'm talking about. So when you get these two basic ones, you return that to your driving school, and then the next thing is to register you for classes. You have to attend classes, and these classes cost between 40 to 50 or more than 50 euros depending on your location as usual. So you need to attend most times 10 hours. So if you're paying 50 euros per hour, you already have 500 euros out of your capital, your budget. So get that in your mind. And then you come to classes, they also give you an app, the Fahrlernen. So you can download it, you have a code which the school will give you, and then you begin to learn. So the driving theory exam is in English and in German. So you can also request to write that in your own language. It's possible, but it's basically in English and in German. So you go through the steps, attend classes, and when you're done, when you're ready for your exam, you will then go for the theory exam. The theory exam is just 90 questions. So I'm going to do a special video about this theory exam. So stay connected and you will get to know some tricks and how to prepare for it. So after this theory exam is done, the next thing is you begin your practical exam, driving, depending. So in these days you have your manual driving, you have automatic, and there is what we call hybrid, which is a mixture of manual and automatic. So it's all about you driving. But your exam, you take your exam with an automatic car and then you're done. But in the driving hours, you must have taken a minimum of 9 to 10 hours of driving, depending. So the school, your driving school, will give you a certificate about that, and then you're good to go. When you pass your practical exam, you have your driving license. Okay. The second option is the one we call Umschreiben. Before I continue, if you have a driving license from your country, you are qualified for this. But before you do your Umschreiben, once you come into Germany and you have an address with your driving license from your country, you have 6 months to use your driving license within Germany. There's an option of extending it for a maximum of 1 year only if you are going to stay in Germany for that 1 year, and after that you're gone. So there's a process about it. You can also make inquiries from your local driving school, or you can ask the Verkehrsamt. The Verkehrsamt is like the authority that handles everything about driving in Germany. Okay, Umschreiben. What is Umschreiben? Umschreiben is just about writing your driving license from your country to that of Germany. So how do you go about this? First, you need your driving license, and you need to translate your driving license if it is not in English. So if it's in any other language, you need to translate it to German. So you just need to look around your locality, like they call them Übersetzer. So you go there, you pay them, they übersetzt. You also have ADAC also ADAC. They do that. You can look for them, Google them out, and go and do that. They also charge you a certain amount of money for that. So you do your Umschreibung in this way, your Übersetzung. Then you need to go to the Verkehrsamt. When you get to the Verkehrsamt, you tell them you want to do Umschreiben. They will give you a form, a paper on what is required. They will tell you, okay, do this, do that. So the list of things you need to do is the usual thing of first aid. You have to go for that. Your eye test, you also have to go to for that. But this time around, you don't have to attend the classes. The driving school where you register, you have to look for one in your vicinity, register and tell them you're doing Umschreiben. So the Verkehrsamt would then tick the documents they need from you or what you have to do. Sometimes they stipulate the number of hours you need to drive, like 9 hours or 10 hours, depending. So these form from the Verkehrsamt, you take it to the driving school, they take note of that, you pay for registration, they give you the app code, and then you go home and begin to learn. You learn on your own, in English or in German, depending. You learn that, and when you're ready for that, you can then go back to the school and tell them that you're ready for your theory. So they book a date for you. You go there and write your exam, your theory exam. Once you pass, remember, it's just 30 questions. So you have more than 1,000 questions to practice. Yeah, it's something you can learn. It's just objectives like ABC. So you learn that from everyday practice, you get used to it. But I'm going to do a video for that. So stay connected to me so you see all about your theory exam. So after that, the next thing is your practical exam. You have to drive. Just like I said previously, you have the manual, automatic, and a mixture we call it hybrid. So it depends. I always recommend hybrid because it's faster for you. You can drive manual and automatic. But if you do only automatic, you can drive manual. But if you do manual alone, you can also drive automatic, but then it takes time, it's longer. So my suggestion is for you to just to do the hybrid and you're good to go, So you begin your practical learning how to drive, and once you're ready, your Fahrlehrer, the teacher who is teaching you how to drive, because you always have a guide, will then tell you, okay, you're good to write your exam, and then they fix an appointment for you. An external person will come and examine you while you drive. 45 minutes, you're done, and once you're done, you get your driving license. So guys, these are the two options you have for getting your driving license. If you've enjoyed this video, if you've learned something from this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. As always, I'll be bringing you all the good things you need to know in Germany, living in Germany. And as an expat, remember, let's share this video so that those who are interested in this video can get to know about it and learn one or two things. See you guys. Bye.